Hello, good morning. Lewis here. Thank you so much for joining me. This morning, I want to share with you a full Qigong exercise we can do fully standing. I recommend to do this exercise in some grass, barefoot, preferably with the sun on you and with nature all around. We'll first meet in our neutral standing position. We'll come back to in between each exercise. This is a great routine to turn to in the morning to leave feeling energized for the day ahead. So we'll come to our standing posture, first looking towards the feet. The feet should be parallel with each other. All surfaces of the feet planted into the ground, balanced. And the knees slightly bent. Just checking up from the knees through the whole body, making sure nothing is locked or tight. Fully elongating through the spine, allowing the chest to not be puffed out, but in slightly relaxed. You can roll the shoulders up by your ears and roll them down, making sure they're relaxed. Arms are relaxed down below the ears. And a slight tuck of your chin down as we elongate through the back of the neck and crown of the head. Once you find this posture, which is relatively straight but relaxed, we'll focus on sending the breath into the lower belly. So this area, you can place your hand here right below the lowest ribs. Sending the breath in between this part of the lower belly and the lower back. Imagine the lower back expanding on the inhale and contracting on the exhale as well. Sending the breath here with minimal effort. Feeling the space here for our breath. And for this part, keeping the eyes open, the gaze is wide. From this standing posture, we can bring the hands together, rubbing the palms together in front, creating some heat here. We can apply the hands to the face, around the eyes, just massaging this area, stimulating the face. And then we'll lightly massage through the earlobes and the ears, just gently pulling and massaging the ears. And we'll bring the hands into these cup shapes. We'll start to tap the very top of the head, and then moving the tapping along the crown of the head, all the way to the back of the neck, reaching the back of the neck, and repeating again from the top of the head down. Through this tapping, we're releasing any stuck energy along the head and neck and encouraging better blood flow and lymphatic flow here. Finish up your last one. We'll bring the palms back down. And then we can tilt the neck up, gazing towards the sky, letting the head relax back. We'll bring the chin all the way down this time. Gaze towards your belly button. And bring the gaze to center. Let's open the arms up to a T. Bring the right hand above the left. Wrap your body with the arms and hands. And start to roll the neck in one direction. Open up the arms again. This time, left arm comes above the right and roll in the opposite direction. We can release both arms down, coming back into our standing posture, which is relatively straight, but nothing is locked. Keep it relaxed. Through this soft bend in the knee, we'll start to bounce from the knee. So find this bouncing gently in the knee as we allow the upper body to sway with the bouncing. Bouncing every morning is a great way to naturally bring the body from a restful state to an active state. Also a great way to loosen through the joints, encourage better blood flow. And then continue the bouncing. We'll raise the arms up overhead, allow the hands to sway too. From this open chest position with the bouncing, we'll take an inhale deep through the nose. Exhale, side out. Two more, just like this. We can release the hands down and twist with the spine, with the hands. Allow the hands to come into contact with your body. See if you can keep the same looseness along the joints and body, just as we do in the standing position here in this movement and all other movements we do. And extend the twist a bit further, maybe a bit faster. And you can release the twist, but allow the hands and arms to come back with natural momentum to the sides, coming back to our standing posture. And then we'll open up our arms to a T. And then we'll hug in the left elbow in with the right arm, stretching through the left shoulder. Release both arms. Again, open arms wide. This time, hug in the right elbow, stretching through the right shoulder, keeping the breath flowing into the belly. And release both arms. From here, keeping the palms by the side, and we'll tilt through the spine, left and right. Not just tilting with the head and neck, encourage the tilting along the whole spine. You may hear some gentle pops. And keeping this tilting going, as we tilt to one side, we'll lift the opposite elbow up and rub the hand across your hair as if you're combing your hair. And repeats. So elbow shines up, opening through the shoulders and side body. Good. We'll bring the arms back to center, relax. We'll come back to bouncing and we'll tap along the body. So we'll start by bringing the hand, right hand, just below the belly button, the left hand behind, parallel with the right. So we'll lift the hands off the body. As we bounce the knees down, we'll tap both contacts and replace. Just repeating this, bouncing and tapping both sides of the body. We'll move the front hand up through the abdomen, tapping along the diaphragm just below the ribs. And then moving the front hand across both breasts. And bringing the both hands across the front of the shoulders. And then back down the chest. Down the belly. And back to below the navel. And release. Come back to center, standing posture. Just sensing the body, how it feels. Any feedback physically and mentally from this practice so far. If you notice your mind has wandered, just simply connect to the next moment. Watch the next breath come in and out. Nothing special we're doing at all. For this next session, we'll move with the breath. So let's inhale here, gaze to the palms up. As you exhale, connect the forearms and hands and roll forward. As you roll forward, shift along the spine, almost like a fish swimming through water. Continue to breathe here. With your next inhale, again, we'll repeat lifting up. Exhale, fold and sway with the spine, hips, and knees. Loosening through the lower back and all the joints. Again, inhale, raise up. And exhale again, sway and fold. Good. This time, let's inhale, raise up the palms. As you exhale, lower the palms, palms facing to the ground, past your face. Send this energy down in front of the body. Moving with the breath, inhale up. Slow exhale as we come down. One more. Coming back to standing. Relatively straight posture, but everything loose. Become aware of how you feel. Connect to this present moment. We'll connect the palms together, interlock the fingers, and roll the wrists in a circle in one direction. Then switch directions. And with the palms connected, fingers interlocked, connect the feet and toes together. As we exhale, press the palms away from you, arching through the upper spine. As you inhale, flip the palms to touch the chest as you arch the chest forward, lifting the gaze up. Exhale, press and arch back, spreading the shoulders wide. Inhale, arch it forward, shoulders together. Continue just like this with a few more rounds of breath. Finish up one more round. You bring the hands back to the chest on an inhale. Full exhale. Inhale with the feet still together. Reach the palms and arms up and lift the heels for standing arch. Lengthen through the entire body. Sending the breath into the belly. One more inhale to lengthen further. As you exhale, drop the heels and lean over to the right side with the palms, stretching through the side. Next inhale, reach up, heels reach up. Exhale, press, lean to your left side. Inhale, reach back to standing arch. And exhale, drop the heels, spread the feet about hip width, and forward fold. Option to connect the elbows together with your hands. You can sway side to side. Keeping a soft bend in the knee as you allow the upper body to relax down further. And we'll drop the hands down. With your next inhale, roll through the entire spine slowly all the way up. Finally, reach the palms up. And bring the palms, float them all the way down. Reconnect the feet parallel, hip width distance. Find your standing posture again. We'll move with the breath for this next movement. As we inhale, we'll lift through the palms and heels up. As you exhale, loudly exhale, shoot the arms down. Come back up, swing the arms. We'll do this 3 more times. Inhale. Inhale. Again, one more time. Good. Coming back to standing. Just connect with how you feel in this present moment. Maybe feeling some tingling, especially along the fingers, palms, and feet. This is a sign that qi is flowing more steadily through the body. It's energy. See if you can feel this along the entire body. Then we can bring the hands to the waist. We'll bring some waist circles in one direction. And switch directions. Scooting the arms further back along the tops of your glutes. We can go for a gentle back bend, leaning back, elbows coming closer together as we reach the spine and gaze up and back. And then we can come back to center. And we'll finish practice with some tapping all along the body. So we'll bring the hands just below the collarbones. Start to open hand tap the chest. Taking an inhale here as we continue tapping. Exhale, send the tapping down the belly, the front side of the torso. Bring the tapping now to the left side. Inhale, exhale, tap down. Right side this time. Deep inhale. Exhale, send it down. Now we'll extend the left arm. With a loose fist, start to tap the top of the left shoulder and trap muscle. And through the inner left arm, we'll send the tapping all the way down to the palm. Reaching the palm, flipping to tap along the top outer arm. Reaching the top of the hand and flipping. Repeating one more round. We'll go for the right side now. Just loosely tapping these areas, helping to circulate blood flow through these areas and release any stagnant energy here. Now we'll bring the tapping to the lower body. So with those gentle fists, we'll tap the front of the waist. And then bring the tapping to the sides of the waist, the hip bones. And tap down the outside of the legs. Down to the feet and ankles. Maybe widening out the legs to now tap along the inner legs. Continuing this 2 more rounds. Nice. Then we can bring the tapping along the glutes. You can bring the tapping now maybe easier to the back, the tops of the hands. And then tapping the lower back, the kidney area. And we can release the hands down. Just gently shake out the entire body. And come back to our standing posture as we did at the start of class. Pressing evenly through the feet. Soft bend in the knees. Shoulders and arms below the ears. Spine long and neutral. Gaze wide open, not focused on any object in front. And staying here, sending the breath into the lower diaphragm just below the ribs. Just watching each breath flow in and out. If your mind wanders, just begin again. Bring your focus back to the next incoming breath in and out. Without anticipation, just let the breath come to you. Just like the breath, allowing all sensations, sounds, objects coming into your visual field, maybe any bugs landing on you. Allow that to be a part of this moment, nothing at all to be pushed away. Become like a mirror reflecting your moment simply as it is. Each fresh moment. I invite you to stay here in this standing meditation, or you can opt for a seated meditation. I invite you to do it for another at least 5 minutes. The video will end now. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Feel free to join this community if you want more classes and routines like this. Namaste.